Dude, that was amazing. Honestly, the best experience I probably could have asked for. Obviously, the first day was kind of messed up. Um, let's do this here. Ugh. Obviously, the first day was a little messed up. It could have been a little bit better at that point about it. Um, but overall, I mean, it really wasn't that bad, you know? I think that there is a little bit of room for improvement. I would like to see more randomization in each run. I don't know how much it's going to change from like run to run. I feel like if we hit, once we have more options and more like bosses we can fight, it's definitely going to help out with that randomization aspect. But another thing that like you need to have is like the ability to fail quickly is a big thing with roguelikes. Like being able to just hit R to restart is huge. Especially in games like Isaac, or in games like Balatro, where you can just hit R and you're starting a new run. That's going to be something that's going to be a little bit harder to do with this aspect of it because they're shipping this game as a multiplayer focused game. So that's going to be kind of hard. Um, but I mean, overall, it's fantastic. I think that it was very very good. They did a very well. They they knocked it out of the park. I think it's going to be a hit for $40. I mean, what are you really expecting? I'm not expecting something where you can be play for hours and hours and hours. I'm expecting this probably to be around like 100 hours or so total play time when you can kind of see everything that it has. And that's probably just on one character alone, you know. Obviously, there might be some tuning and some adjustments before the game is fully released. Um, but yeah, I think that that's probably where we're going to be with that. It's unfortunate that I won't get to play this again until May. That's the hardest part of this is that I won't be able to play it again until May. So, um, that sucks. I wish I could play it sooner. I wish I could just keep playing this game. I would keep playing this build of the game and for forever. Because it's that much fun. I do kind of wish that we were able to play by yourself during the network test. I get why you can't, but overall, I think it was good. I don't really like the other classes. I mean, I'm not really much of a mage. I've never really made like a mage character in any of the Dark Souls games that I've played. It's mostly just been get big stick, hit things with big stick. So I think that that's a main part of it. Um, yeah, I don't know. It will be interesting to see how it turns out. Um, I want like the other thing too is like if there are like specific items in this game that you can only get in this game that aren't based in like Elden Ring. I hope that they kind of explain. I also just want more story to Elden Ring. Like, so can we please just like put in like some item descriptions that we can have Vati read and then tell us what it all means? That'd be great. Um, I kind of hope like it's explained why the Firekeeper and the Centipede Demon is there. Like, I hope that that's explained. Um, but overall, um, out of 10, I'd probably say it's probably a good solid 8 out of 10. The replayability is there, the action is there, the combat is just as good, if not better, than in Elden Ring. The movement is better, if not, or is there, if not better, than Elden Ring. I would say that once, like, dude, the modding community, I feel, is going to have so much fun with this game because they can basically do whatever. Like, as long as you mix it with like seamless co op you're good to go. You know, I don't know how that's really going to turn out. I'm not a modder myself, but like I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. But I would absolutely love to see that. Um, what else was there? Tricephalos, or the final boss of the network test, was really good, really well done. It made it easier to fight against three characters. I feel like that's kind of another thing that Elden Ring was missing, if anything, was that once like the boss got once you understand what the boss is trying to do and you're playing with multiple players, it's really easy to cheese them. Kind of, you just kind of trade aggro back and forth. Like you take the front side, I'll take the back side, and just like basically play hot potato with it until the other player can jump in and kill it or jump in and hit it. Um, I do think that there is some people that will not like this game because it's not as slow, or it's not as slow paced as the other ones. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Um, I think that getting to level 15, I don't think I ever got to like max level once during my entire time playing it. I've got to like 14, but that's like the max that I got. So I think that, and like I was going at, breakneck speed for most of the time. Um, oh, also, like if you are playing with randoms, it's next to or nearly impossible to communicate effectively. I mean, I feel like that was mainly a problem like on the first day when most people were just like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. So then once as time kind of progressed on, it was easier, I'd say, to go from place to place to place to place to place because everybody was just kind of pinging and everybody was like, okay, the first one to ping is the leader. Like that's kind of how it went. But that can sometimes fuck you, where if somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'll be the leader, and nobody knows and he doesn't actually know where to go and he just starts pulling off random dumb shit, then that can be a problem. I did that myself the one time where like, all right, we're gonna go to this frost place. Ended up fucking us unbelievably because we did not have enough time. So then there was no real point to that run. Um, I'd say that it needs more randomization. That's something that needs to kind of come into place a little bit further. I feel like this one kind of just flopped between like two or three seeds, and that was about it. And that's all they really wanted to show us. Um, and that's really about all I can say about like that aspect of it. Is like the in-game chat needs to change, the randomization needs to increase. Weapons were fine. The weapons were okay. Once you found the right ones. If you don't have the right ones, then it's kind of it's really hard. But like once you have like the right weapons and everything, you should be fine. Status effects are huge. You need status effects to get anywhere, whether it's blood loss, whether it's poison, whether it's frost. You need something in order to actually make it anywhere. Um, yeah, that's really the big things there. Let's see if is there anything else that I can really think of. Let's see. Uh, Um, I'd say that was it Wayfarer? Is that dude? I don't know what the fucking class was that I played. Wilder was the best one. Wilder is the one that I pretty much use the most. Guardian does have more health, but he doesn't have as good of damage. Um, Duchess was really weird. I didn't like playing as her. She's good with like status effects, and that's about it. Um, and then Recluse was good, but she's very intuitive and she takes a lot to get going and get used to. I feel like once you kind of get used to that character, you'll be very good, but at the same time, I don't really have that brain capacity at all. Um, I think that's really about it. In terms of that, um, the overall it's good. I'm glad to see that it's not just like going to waste at all. Like, yay, you made this great IP and all of these assets and all of this work, and we're just gonna let it go. Yeah, no, we don't want that. So I really can't wait to see what the other characters are like. Especially like the one that can deflect and stuff. That'll be really interesting to see. Um, um, yeah, and again, more randomization and like the runs and things like that is what I would like. But when it comes out, it'll be good. And then also, the DLC for this game is going to be really good. I still don't know why they're doing password matchmaking. Like, I don't know why we can't just like join a party and go from there. That's just one of the FromSoft things that you kind of have to deal with. But hey, we'll take it. Again, I just wish that I could play it more. that's that's literally it. I wish that I could just play it more. After 4 days of playing it, I wish that again. I wish that I could just play it more. That's really about it. Well, that's gonna be it for me tonight. If anything else, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.